Good morning, English 1302. Um, I went through all of your research paper topic sheets, made some suggestions to some of you about rephrasing your research question or changing your topic a little bit to make it easier to research. So I realized we have to talk about a couple of things. Some of you asked questions, others just left this blank. We're going to use the college databases through the library, the online databases. And the two databases we're going to use are called Academic Search Complete and Academic One File. To get into these two databases, find the college website for the library, go in, and one of the items will be online databases. You, by the way, can access these from home by just following the instructions and selecting off-campus access. But if you're on campus, you don't need to do that. You can automatically go in. So you go into online databases, and it's going to open up with a bunch of tabs at the top. Look for the ones that says database collections. The first and main one you're going to use will say EBSCO. Click on that and look for academic search. Now, once you've found the database and the correct database, don't use any of the other databases other than Academic Search Complete and Academic One File, which is Gale. That's the company that puts it together. Whereas Academic Search Complete is EBSCO. That's the company that puts it together. You're going to go into the database and you're going to open up to a screen, and the screen is going to have towards the middle, it's going to have on the left hand side some options for you to select. You want to select full text so that you can get the whole article. You want to select peer reviewed so you get only the best research, the research that has the most credibility or believability. If you go on Blackboard and you go into the box for the research paper, you will find a presentation on what is peer review and a second one on evaluating source credibility. You need to work through those presentations to develop an understanding of what peer review means and what the other considerations that go into considering a source, whether or not it's credible. Now, in your research paper and your annotated bibliography, which is the next assignment, you will need 8 to 10 sources. And out of those 8 to 10 sources, 6 to 8 sources must be from the peer-reviewed full-text database literature. We call all the information about a particular subject area, it's literature. And you all have picked a lot of different areas to research in. They should be very interesting papers. I'm looking forward to them. You are going to find articles on Academic Search Complete or Academic One File that will allow you to provide accurate, factual, researched information about your topic. Your first task is to look at the annotated bibliography information, including the handouts on the annotated bibliography. Now, I recommend that you use the APA style guide, and you've got a link to that both in the English handbook, which I just posted, and also through the Purdue OWL. You have all kinds of information on the APA style guide. Plus, my examples, my sample bibliography is in the APA style guide. Now, typically what happens is you start working with the databases. You find lots of articles whose titles indicate that you might want to check them out. Go ahead in each database and set up an account. For example, on the EBSCO database, Academic Search Complete, on the top menu bar, there's a link that says folder. Sign in, click on that, and set up an account. That way, when you're going through articles on your topic, using your search terms, of course, you can select for your folder any of them that you might want to go back and investigate later. It's pretty typical that you're going to have at least 20 articles that you flag this way. Then when you go into your folder and start actually looking at the articles themselves, you'll be eliminating some as not relevant to your topic. The other thing that helps you in terms of researching your topic is by reading the research about your topic, you develop a strong sense of what you want to say in your research paper. Finally, academic research, which is usually done at universities by professors in their respective fields. Academic research is published in what are called journals. And some of you right away figured out what the journal names or titles are. Some of you didn't. So think of a journal as a magazine that gets published regularly on a particular topic. For example, there's a journal called Adolescence, which carries a lot of psychology articles about adolescence. Sometimes the word journal is in the name. Now, what you can do in EBSCO, the biggest database, the Academic Search Complete, is you can go on the right-hand menu bar that goes down the page, and you can click on Cite, and then select APA. You have to go down the list a little to select APA. There's a lot of style guides out there. Select APA and it will generate the citation for you. Now, sometimes these citations have mistakes in them, which you'll have to correct before you turn them in. But that might be an easy way for you to figure out what the journal title is. And there are hundreds of journals, all focused on specialized topics. Then there are some that are focused on broader topics, like the New England Journal of Medicine, or the Lancet, or what am I thinking about now? I can't think of it. But there's a whole bunch of Nature. That's the one, Nature. There are hundreds and hundreds of journals. As you get familiar with the journals and the articles about your topic, you can narrow down your list of articles to 8 to 10 that you think are going to work in your paper. And remember, the articles are going to help you to figure out what you want to say in your paper as you're reading the actual research. What does not count as an academic journal are things like newspapers, ordinary websites. They are not academic journals. Encyclopedias, you could have maybe one encyclopedia, but it does not count as one of your database articles. Send me your questions. You can either send them, I think, you can actually videotape your own questions, or you can just send them to me. Go through the presentations. Explore the databases, Academic Search Complete and Academic OneFile, and learn how they work. And if I can help you with anything, go ahead and email me. You need to spend this week doing research. I also want to remind you that the college will be closed on Thursday for Professional Development Day. So you can come on campus and use resources, including going to the library and telling them I need to look in the academic databases, Academic Search Complete, and OneFile for my sources. And it's just during the day on Thursday, the college will be closed. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good week. Enjoy researching your topic. Thank you. Bye.